Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops, or my weekly beauty favorites. I hope you guys have had a good week. We here in our house have probably had the same week that you guys have had, which is just we have been locked in our house. I've had lots of questions about whether Stella is doing homeschooling. She is. She's being given some instruction via Google Classroom by her teacher, and then it looks like the district is getting ready to possibly cancel the rest of the school year. As of right now, we were supposed to return after April 28th, but it looks like that the governor here in Oregon is looking at canceling the remainder of the school year, which I hate to say that I'm disappointed to hear that, but at the same time, I expected it. And if it is what's best for the situation, then we're going to work around it and we're going to adjust, which I think is what everybody is having to do. So trying to be as flexible as possible, trying to learn some new things, trying to make sure that Stella is just getting as much as she can out of what is left of the school year. So, yeah, that's how we're doing. Should I just get into the beauty favorites? Probably. Oh, one more thing. Thank you guys. Those of you who joined me on the live video this week, that video is so fun, or that live stream, it's not a video, that live stream is so fun to do with you guys, because I love seeing your guys' comments in real time and getting to answer them, and just getting that little bit of like extra interaction with you guys has honestly helped to keep me a little bit more sane. I have to admit, I'm starting to go a little stir crazy. Being in the house 24/7 is, it gets to be a lot harder the longer you do it. So thank you guys so much for that little bit of distraction. I hope that it was, enjoyable for you guys who joined me as well. I plan on doing a live stream once a week until this is all hopefully over, and hopefully it'll just kind of be a fun way for us to interact a little bit more. So anyway, hopefully you'll be able to join me for the next one. I don't know when next week I'm going to do it, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated over on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, make sure that you follow me on Instagram. It's just MrKongsMom. There's also always the information is always in the description box as well. And yeah, so let's get into the beauty stuff, because let's talk about frivolous, fun things that don't really actually matter. Where do I start? I'm going to start with perfume, because I'm going to start with a little bit of a flop. And those of you that joined me on the live stream already know my thoughts on the new Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa. I believe it's called Cheirosa, 62 Eau de Parfum. So I bought this on the Sol de Janeiro website. It's also available through Sephora. Obviously, I'll be linking everything down below, although I don't actually recommend that everybody runs out and picks this up. So I bought it through the Sol de Janeiro website because there was a coupon code that I found. I think it was like Treat25 or something like that, and it saved me 25%. I'm glad that I found that code, because this perfume is $78, and let me just tell you guys, it does not have any lasting power, and I'm shocked that they would call this a parfum, which is what they say right on the bottle, because if you're going to call something a parfum, to me that implies intense, long-lasting fragrance. An eau de toilette typically wears off very quickly. Then you have an eau de parfum, and then you have the parfum. So really, or let's call it perfume. I'm just calling it parfum because that's what it says on the label here, but perfume. So that should kind of be right in the middle and have some pretty decent lasting power, because most of my other eau de parfums have decent lasting power. This, after about an hour, I couldn't smell it. And it was the same on Stella, because Stella loves this fragrance as well. We sprayed some on her. I couldn't even smell it on her after about an hour or two. What I can tell you is it smells exactly like the Bum Bum Cream, which is incredible. And I've been waiting for years for them to put it in a perfume type format. but there's just no lasting power. I will say, if you layer it with your Bum Bum cream, you're gonna get longer lasting results by probably a couple of hours. If you layer it with additionally the fragrance mist, which I also have, I think you're gonna get even slightly longer lasting power. However, I don't think you should have to do all of those steps for a $78 bottle of perfume. So I'm disappointed. I'm not sure how they messed this up, but yeah, it's not a good performer. So I'm gonna just link the body mist down below for you guys, because I think that is quite frankly a better investment, because it has the exact same lasting power as this. So sad panda. I'm not sending it back because I do like the scent, and when, like I said, when I layer it, I can get some pretty decent long-lasting power from this. Decent, not even good, but decent. So I'll finish it. But will I repurchase it? Absolutely not. So, however, let me tell you guys the story about a perfume that is only an eau de toilette, but lasts forever on me. So this week, when I wasn't wearing the Sol de Janeiro, I was wearing the Ombre Marquis from Bastide. One of the questions that I got during the live stream was, what are your favorite long-lasting perfumes? And honestly, it's my expensive French perfumes that last the longest. And I feel bad recommending them because most of them are in like the $150 price range, but they're incredible. The lasting power is amazing, especially for an eau de toilette. You guys, this lasts more than half the day on me. And back in the days of yore, when I used to be able to go to the gym, I would spray this on myself in the morning, and then when I went to the gym at like 3, 4 in the afternoon and I started working out, my body heat sort of like reactivated the fragrance, and I just had this beautiful smell of like Ombre Marquis instead of man next to me sweat smell. So, yeah, I love this. It's very expensive. I will link this down below. I do think that you can pick it up in like a smaller size, like in a rollerball style. I highly recommend these Bastide fragrances because they're beautiful and they're so complex and just long lasting. Like, they're gorgeous. And I've talked a lot about perfume today, but you guys, one of the things that has honestly kept me feeling the most normal is getting ready every single day. Still doing my hair, still doing my makeup. I've always worn clothes that look like soccer mom clothes. But it has helped me feel a lot more normal and has helped me feel like things are not quite as crazy as they are. So I would encourage you, even though it's really nice just to laze around, and I do it on the weekends, but even though it's really nice to just kind of laze around and just look like a bum, I guarantee you'll feel a lot more better, a lot better about the situation if you just kind of do a lot of the normal things that you would otherwise. It's been helpful to me, but I am a creature of habit. You may not be. Me, habit, it makes me the happiest. All right. So I am going to be doing a little bit of a like collective, here's some things that I was sent from Truly and I tried and here's how I feel about them video, probably either next week or the following week. But Truly, the company, that's the name of the company, reached out to me and offered to send me some of their CBD products to be able to try. I said yes because, one, I've seen the Truly products for a number of months at Ulta and have thought about picking them up, and then every time that I was going to, I was like, oh, I'd rather have this other thing. So when they reached out, I immediately said yes because, again, I have a genuine curiosity about this brand. And I'm very curious about CBD infused body care and skincare. I would like to see if there is a difference with incorporating CBD into these types of products. So I don't have any final thoughts for you guys yet. Obviously, I'm still kind of using the products, but one of the things that I really liked that they sent me was their Unicorn CBD whipped body butter. This has CBD, matcha, cannabis sativa, acai, and collagen in it. This brand also is cruelty-free. They use a lot of organic ingredients. They're a really great brand overall, I feel like. So take a look at this. Hopefully, there we go. Focus. Take a look at this body butter and look at how delightful it looks just in the container. Just like, it looks like whipped marshmallow fluff in beautiful shades of like seafoam green and lavender and cotton candy pink. The packaging of this is like to die for. I love it. It has a very mild fragrance. It has a very light fruity scent to it. So if typically overly scented things make you go, oh, this won't. It's very mildly scented. I cannot tell you how amazing this stuff is on your legs after you shave. It will soothe your legs, like if you typically get razor burn, better than anything else that I've tried. It feels amazing, you guys. They also have products that are not infused with CBD that I'm very similar packaging to this that I'm going to be picking up because I just love how this feels on my legs, and it requires such little product. So these, I don't remember how much this one is, but I know that the little tubs at Ulta that I was looking at were in the $20 price range. But honestly, with the amount that you use, even that would last you forever. You just need a little tiny bit. You don't want to apply too much because you will get kind of greasy feeling, but if you use the appropriate amount, it absorbs beautifully into the skin. It leaves this gorgeous like sheen on your legs, and they're just soothed. Amazing. I love this. And the other product that I've really been enjoying is their CBD Jelly Anti-Acne Facial Cleanser. So this has CBD, salicylic acid, watermelon, agave nectar, and vitamin A. Again, super, super gentle. I've been using this at night with my Clarisonic. It gets the remainder of the dirt, the oil, the makeup off that I don't get off with my pre-cleanse. And I love the way my skin feels afterward. It's not tight, it's not dry, it's not itchy. Just feels very soothed, but clean and ready for my skincare. This is fantastic. Again, I love that these guys are cruelty-free. That is super important to me, as most of you guys know. I really try my hardest to replace anything that I have in my like makeup or skincare or hair care or body care with cruelty-free. If I can find the best possible alternative. And for the most part, pretty much everything that I'm using, with the exception of like some makeup that I've had for a while, like from MAC and stuff, I don't miss a lot of the other brands. I just don't, because there are great alternatives out there. So anyway, love that. Let's talk some hair. First, here, let's start here. So this week I've been using the Bright Make Me Pastel Pink Conditioner and Shampoo. The shampoo is still in the shower because I always finish conditioner before shampoo. But I've been using this just to add like the tiniest hint of pink into my hair. You can't even tell on camera. You can tell in person. There's just the lightest blush kind of running through my gray hair. And I really like it. I think it's very pretty. I did use the Bright Rose Gold, what was that? Their semi-permanent hair color earlier this week. That did nothing for my hair. But this shampoo and conditioner, surprisingly, slowly is washing this really nice pink hue into my hair, and I love it. I wouldn't say it's the most hydrating or the most moisturizing, but if you're just looking for something fun, this is really great. It smells really good. Again, Bright is a cruelty-free brand. Yeah, this smells really good. It kind of has like a nice fruity scent to it. I've had this in my shower forever and finally was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start using this, and I've really enjoyed it. So anyway, let's go in the empties now. I got a backup of this the last time I went to Costco about a week or so. When did I go to Costco? I can't even remember. Anyway, moral of the story is I got a backup of this. It's amazing. If you don't have a Costco membership, I will link this down below on Amazon. Honestly, the prices on Amazon are very comparable to what I paid at Costco. This was like just about 10 bucks at Costco. So, but anyway, it's the Bamboo 48 Hour Sustainable Volume Spray. This is amazing. If you have fine, thin hair, this is so great. Bamboo, I think it is under, I know, because I looked it up. I know this is under the Alterna brand. But yeah, this is great. It makes my hair so just, it feels thicker. It stays thicker looking throughout the day. I love the feel of like voluminous hair. It just makes me happy. And that's only because I have like 50 strands of hair. And I know those of you that have just this gorgeous, lush head full of beautiful hair are like, oh, I wish I didn't have this much hair. I'm so jealous of you. Anyway, another thing that I've been using to get my hair to look a little bit more boofy is the Eva NYC City Grit Matte Texture Spray. I showed this either last week or the week before. This is fantastic, and it's under $15. I know that. I bought this at Ulta. This is another one of those like just volumizing sprays, so you can kind of spray it at your roots and then zhuzh it up, or you can do like an all over and get even more texture into your hair. Oh, I love it. It also smells really good. If you've never tried this, I highly recommend it. All right, let's do some makeup. Where should we start? Should we start with eyeshadow? I love playing with eyeshadow. I need to figure out what palette I'm gonna use during my April Perfect Neutral Eye tutorial. I had a request, sorry, here I am, like not prepared. I had a request for the original Tartelette palette. God, do you guys remember this? I don't even know how old this is, but would you guys want to see a tutorial with this? It's just neutrals. I'm sure a lot of you guys have this. Let me know. I think I'm gonna pick this one, but if you guys have a different preference, let me know. But this week I've been using my Viseart because I love them. I love these eyeshadows. There's just nothing quite like this formula for me. Absolutely in love with the Paris Nudes. Gorgeous. Lots of beautiful neutral lid shades here. These are all like I would say like a satin pearl type finish. And then I've been mixing that with my Grand Pro 1, which you guys know my love for this palette. One thing I love about this palette in particular is just bouncing between the different colors and creating new colors for myself, which is so fun to be able to do with a palette like this. These blend like nobody's business. They stay all day long. They're just gorgeous. I love them. I will never be without this palette. Like this is my precious. This right here. It's ridiculously expensive. But if you break it down by the number of shadows, yeah. But again, it's the upfront investment of like the entire palette. But I have loved this thing ever since the day that I got it. And every like shop my stash that I do, I constantly, this never gets put away because I always reach for it at least once or twice a week. At least. Let's talk some lips. Okay, on my lips today is a combo that I really love. It's this combo, sorry. This is the Tarte Glide and Go Buttery Lipstick in Bare Bud. I ordered this off the Tarte website. It's just a beautiful pinky nude. But I love pairing it with the ridiculously overpriced and tiny. Look at the tininess of this. Hang on, let me grab a Buxom because we all know what Buxom. Look at how little this is. Oh, it's so small. But it's a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip gloss. She might call it something more fancy, but it's a lip gloss. So I've been pairing these two together. That's what I have on my lips now, and I love it. I love this color combination, and I love the texture of these two together. I like how hydrating it feels. I like this nudie pink color. This is kind of my go-to. I love that. Also, I've been using my Marc Jacobs lipstick in Slow Burn this week, which is a beautiful mauve-y nude. If you've never picked up these Lamarck lip cremes, is that what they're called? Lamarck lip creme, yep. These are the best like matte formula. I love these. They're so comfortable. The wear on these is amazing. Like this color lasts almost throughout like the majority of the day before I feel like I really have to touch it up. I love that. And yeah, that's what I have for you guys this week. Those were my things that I was absolutely loving. Let me know what you were loving down below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to watch my videos during this horrible time that we're going through right now. Again, I hope that it brings just a little bit of distraction, because I know that all of this stuff can be kind of overwhelming. So have a beautiful weekend. I do have at least one video that will go up on Saturday. I don't know about Sunday, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.